So it was second day in Varkala and we woke up at around 6:50 to go to the temple in the morning. And it was a very famous temple. So this was me in my night suit going to the temple. The way was beautiful. The water was calm and serene in the morning. This was the floating bridge from the SS Beach Resort. To the left side there was a way to go down from the cliff to the beach. Then we thought of having coconut water. The stock had just come from the truck and the vendors were out there to take their stock from the trucks. My mom wanted to have king coconut, so we were in hunt for the king coconut. This was the way to the temple. Oh my god, these stairs, too many. We took the prasad, whatever we had to offer to the deity, that is Lord Vishnu and Shiva, incense sticks and the oil for lighting the lamp. What I love about South Indian temples is that they are very different from the temples in the North India, and people are very calm over here. They come in the morning to offer prayers with the prasad, and they also offer archana like we do ardas in Sikhs. So in South India it's basically archana. You take a slip and give it to the priest and he will pray inside the temple, and then he calls out names whosoever has given archana. This was a place where there are many dolls and you have to offer dolls for children's progress, so we did the same. This was the temple elephant. He was taking a bath. These are the dolls. We took the dolls to offer it on the tree. You have to put the dolls on the tree so that you can progress. Then we went to Ayyappa temple. We took the coconuts and the flowers and again the incense sticks. This was a girl whom I loved. Her name was Aishwarya. And I had a conversation with her. Then my mom wanted to take a bangle which had mixed metals. This was the sarovar of the temple. Then we went to this tarot card reader who has a parrot. This was the first time I did this thing. And after that we were hungry. We went to eat dosa. This was a place near the temple. We had this filter coffee which was amazing. This appam and sambar. Then we had pineapple which we had bought from the local vendor. And I was wearing my skirt, so because temple needs a cover up. Then we went to this shop which has Kerala spices, coconut oil, and we went to the beach. And this was a place where there was a priest who offers prayers for the dead people. So we told him to pray for our dog Jenny and my nanu nani and my grandparents. So he told to hold the flowers and then keep it like this, pressing this rice. I don't know what was this. This was something made of rice. Then again the flowers, making a triangle for all the 5 people. Then we had to go to the sea to immerse the samagri which the priest had given to us. And we were walking. There were many other people also praying. They specially came from other states to this particular state, and also Rameshwaram to offer prayers for the dead, to make sure that the soul rests in peace. We took this rice thing and offered it to the crows and the pigeons, which they will eat. There were many other people who took the samagri and immersed it into the water. This was the floating bridge, and we also thought that we should go on this bridge. So we took the ticket and we went to the bridge. It's usually a period of like 15 minutes that you can stay on the bridge and enjoy the waves. There was also banana ride and boat ride. Then again we came back to the cliff because it was really sunny at the beach, so we thought of having lunch at the cliff in a cafe. And while coming back, we saw this Ayurvedic hospital. Naturopathy, Ayurveda, all of this is very famous in Kerala. So we went to the hospital because my mother had viscous veins, and we went to the doctor for the same. Then we came back to the hotel, which was near the hospital, and then again we changed and we thought of going to the beach. We had ice cream on our way to the beach. Then we had this dal vada, and this is banana snack which they fry. This was the view from the cliff, and we took our chatai and we went to the beach to chill. This was around 4:30, and we thought that we wanted to enjoy the sunset, which was around 5:30 p.m. At 2, it was really hot at the beach, so we thought that we'll go in the evening. This was the time of sunset, and the beach was very crowded at this time. This person was doing some Surya Namaskar, Surya Pranam. What I loved about Varkala is the vibe. People come here to enjoy and chill. The beach was very crowded, which I didn't like. In the morning it's less crowded, but in the evening there are a lot of people. And we stayed at the beach for hours, like 4 hours. I made sure that I record the full sunset. This was a time when I think it was the right time to go to the floating bridge because the waves were high and you could enjoy more. And people used to lay over at the beach in the night. Usually students from TCS, they come from Trivandrum to Varkala, and they don't take a hotel room. They basically sleep at the beach, have food and on the cliff and sleep at the beach. So this was basically beachside cafe, and the food was amazing over here. This was Varkala Resort, I remember the name. We took some assorted. This was veggies. This was cottage cheese and potato and french fries and chutney, and we had mushrooms with butter naan. I loved this cafe. I didn't expect the food to be this good. This was Varkala Marine Palace restaurant. We came back to our resort, and then we thought of going to the cliff back again. One could do shopping at the cliff. There are beachside clothes available, and this was a bar restaurant which is very famous on the cliff, and I loved the vibe and I loved the food. We had almond pie and we had lemon pie. Almond pie was too sugary. Then I had soup after dinner. So basically we came to have Swedish in the Abba restaurant because we already had lunch near the beach. Then we thought of heading back to the hotel after doing some shopping. The cliff was too crowded because it was 26th of Jan, Republic Day. We came back to the hotel and my room was all messed up, so I thought of cleaning it. And after that, I had put my alarm to get up in the morning because we had our train back to Trivandrum in morning at 8:50 a.m. Then we reached, and the hotel is there, as you can see from the railway station. It's just near to the railway station. It was KTDC Grand Chaitram. And the best part about this hotel is the location. I loved the location. I mean, there's no need to take a cab. You can just reach the hotel. It's just 50 meters away from the railway station. We thought of going to Padmanabha Swami temple, which is very, very famous. And it was very crowded. This is the market near the temple, where you get banana chips, coconut oil, and cover-ups are important in this temple. You need to wear a lungi, or you might get cover-up from your home, but it's not allowed to wrap a chunni. It's not allowed. You'll have to buy a lungi. Then we went to Annapurna restaurant to have Kerala thali. And this was the thali, too many curries, 14 type of curries, one Swedish, then yogurt and papad and rasam. And this was just for 150 bucks. I just can't imagine. Like, food in Kerala is very cheap. This is Kerala rice, which is basically thick as compared to basmati rice. Then we went to Pothys. Now this is a place where you get amazing textiles. So we had bought a sari, a South Indian style sari, and the saris were amazing. I think this is the best place in Kerala for shopping. Somebody recommended us. We came back to the hotel. We also bought a suit from Pothys. And we checked in at around 1 a.m. We had kept our baggage earlier at 12 o'clock because we reached early. And the room was nice. It was comfortable. And I liked the hotel. Then we thought of going again to the temple, because in the morning the temple was so crowded that we couldn't we were just visiting the premises, and we could not enter the main temple. Then we went to Chelia market after the temple, because videography and photography was not allowed in the temple, so I couldn't capture it. And after the market we came back to the hotel, and we went to Pothys again because there was grocery available at Pothys. We took this coffee and coconut oil and sambar powder and cocoa powder, and we also took Mysore Pak, which is very famous in the south, and I loved it. We came back to the hotel at 9:30. We went for dinner near the hotel. This is Ahar, which is a roadside eatery. This is Arya's Park Veg restaurant, and I loved the food over here. This is the restaurant. I loved it. I loved the ghee roast dosa, and then we ordered uttapam. I think this was the best restaurant. I had filter coffee, which was amazing. Then we headed back to our hotel because it was already 10:30. And in the next morning we took a flight, and